Once upon a time, in a small town, there was an old, forgotten library that everyone seemed to ignore. It was a dusty place filled with cobwebs and creaky shelves, but it held a secret. A group of curious children, Max, Lily, Sam, and Emma, stumbled upon the library one rainy afternoon. They loved exploring and couldn't resist the allure of mysterious places. As they wandered through the aisles of ancient books, Emma noticed a peculiar book that seemed to glow softly. It was titled Whimsy World. Intrigued, they opened it and discovered a shimmering portal hidden behind the pages. Without a second thought, they leapt through the portal and found themselves in a fantastical land where imagination ruled, a place called Whimsy World. In this magical place, everyday objects came to life. Clocks could talk, animals chattered away, and the landscape was ever-changing. One moment they were climbing candy-coated mountains, and the next they were navigating an upside-down forest where trees grew down from the sky. As they explored, they met some truly quirky characters. There was Tick-Tock, a wisecracking clock who could stop time just by saying, "Freeze." But he always did it with a joke. Why did the clock go to therapy? To help it talk it out. Then there was Bubblar, a dragon made entirely of bubbles who floated gracefully above the ground. He loved to blow bubble shapes for the kids, who would watch in awe as the bubbles formed castles, animals, and even replicas of themselves. And let's not forget Whiskers, the mischievous cat who had control over the weather. One minute she would summon a rain of gumdrops, and the next, she'd bring out a double rainbow that shone brightly. During their adventures, the landscape shifted constantly. They would find floating islands made of marshmallows where they could bounce and play, and rivers of glowing jelly that they could paddle through in boats made of biscuit sticks. Each new environment was more wondrous than the last, keeping the children's senses constantly engaged. The children learned valuable lessons during their time in Whimsy World. Tick-Tock taught them about the importance of time and patience. Bubblar showed them the beauty of forming and understanding delicate bonds, just like the bubbles he made. Whiskers, despite her playful nature, imparted wisdom on how to handle life's unpredictabilities. One of their most exciting adventures was when they had to solve a riddle given by a living book to restore color to a section of Whimsy World that had turned gray. It was a challenge that required all their creativity and problem-solving skills. They worked together, using their imaginations to come up with solutions that not only brought back the colors but also added new, vibrant shades that no one had ever seen before. Throughout these adventures, the kids laughed, faced fears, and grew closer. They learned that with imagination, they could overcome any obstacle, and that often the most unexpected paths led to the most extraordinary discoveries. With each turn of the page, the vivid, dreamlike scenes of Whimsy World came alive, filled with vibrant colors, sparkles, glitter, and magical glowing elements that added a sense of wonder and excitement. The kids would hear sounds like whoosh, boing, and pop as they ran through candy fields or jumped from fluffy clouds. Eventually, their time in Whimsy World came to an end, and they had to return home through the portal. They carried with them unforgettable memories and a renewed sense of curiosity.